What's up, electric vehicle empire? Let's get straight to it. In just 1 month, Europe put nearly 160,000 new EVs on the road. That means 1 in every 5 cars sold across the continent was pure electric. But here's the real story. While Germany solidified its dominance and one country saw a mind-blowing 160% sales explosion, a giant stumbled. Tesla's registrations in the EU plummeted by over 36%. What is causing this massive shift in the world's most competitive EV market? And who is rising to take their place? If you want the real data behind the electric revolution, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and let's break down the numbers. All right, welcome back. The August 2025 European car market report just dropped, and while the mainstream headlines might tell you the overall market was stable, that's like saying a volcano is stable right before it erupts. The real story isn't about the total number of cars sold, it's about the seismic shift happening underneath the surface. The age of gasoline is officially in a free fall, and the electric empire is expanding faster than ever. Let's start with the big headline number. Across the European Union, battery electric vehicles, BEVs, didn't just grow, they conquered. They grabbed a massive 15.8% market share. That's up from 12.6% just a year ago. When you add in the UK and EFTA countries like Norway, the total number of new BEVs registered was a staggering 159,810. To put that in perspective, that means for every 5 new cars leaving a dealership, one of them was a fully electric vehicle. This isn't a niche market anymore. This is mainstream. This is the new normal. And what about the old guard, the internal combustion engine? Well, their reign is clearly coming to a messy end. Petrol car registrations in the EU dropped by 16.3%, and diesel, the former king of Europe, crashed by 17.5%. You don't need to be a market analyst to see this trend line. It's a one-way street and is paved with lithium-ion batteries. So, who are the champions leading this charge? Let's look at the country-by-country leaderboard. Unsurprisingly, the economic powerhouse of Europe, Germany, is leading the pack. They registered an incredible 39,367 new BEVs in August alone. That's a 45.7% increase compared to last year. The German auto giants and consumers are all in on electrification. Coming in at a strong second place is the United Kingdom, with 21,969 new EVs, showing solid growth of nearly 15%. They're followed closely by France, which posted a 29.3% increase with just under 17,000 units. And of course, we have to mention the perennial EV leader, Norway, which, despite its smaller size, registered over 13,000 BEVs. But the real showstopper, the market that absolutely blew the doors off all expectations, was Spain. Spanish BEV registrations more than doubled, skyrocketing by an unbelievable 160.8%. They went from just under 200 and 700 EVs in August 2024 to over 7,000 this year. This proves the EV revolution isn't just a Northern European phenomenon, it's spreading like wildfire across the entire continent. And this isn't just a one-month fluke. For the year to date, from January to August 2025, the EU has already registered over 1.13 million new BEVs. The 1 million mark was shattered back in July. The momentum is undeniable. Now, it's not just about pure EVs. The transition has stages, and hybrids are playing a huge role. Plug-in hybrids, PHEVs, also saw monster growth, with registrations jumping 54.5% in the EU. Traditional hybrids, both full and mild, are still the most popular single powertrain category with nearly 230,000 units sold. For many buyers, these are the perfect stepping stone, easing them away from pure gasoline dependency. But let's talk about the part you've all been waiting for, the battle of the brands. This is where the data gets really juicy. The Volkswagen Group remains the overall market leader across all powertrain types, which is a testament to their sheer scale. But the most interesting story is about the specialists. Enter BYD. While their ECA data combines their BEV and PHEV sales, their growth is simply explosive. They sold over 9,100 vehicles in August, a 201.3% increase year over year. They're coming in with a diverse lineup and aggressive pricing, and they're clearly stealing market share from everyone. And that brings us to the elephant in the room, Tesla. For years, Tesla was untouchable in the EV space, but the August numbers are frankly brutal. In the EU, Tesla registered just 8,220 vehicles. That is a 36.6% decline from the nearly 13,000 they sold in the same month last year. Let's be clear, a single month can be affected by shipping schedules and logistics, but the year-to-date numbers paint an even grimmer picture. Between January and August 2025, Tesla's EU registrations have fallen by a catastrophic 42.9% compared to 2024. They went from over 150,000 units last year to just 85,000 this year. So what's going on? Is this a sign of model fatigue with the Model 3 and Model Y? Is the intense competition from European legacy brands and aggressive Chinese newcomers like BYD finally catching up? Are European consumers turning towards more affordable options or cars built closer to home? It's likely a combination of all these factors. The king of the EV world is officially stumbling, and the competition is smelling blood in the water. So, to wrap it all up, the European auto market is undergoing a fundamental, irreversible transformation. The EV tidal wave is here. 1 in 5 cars sold is electric, and gas-powered car sales are in a nosedive. Germany, the UK, and France are the volume leaders, but keep your eyes on markets like Spain that are showing exponential growth. And most critically, the competitive landscape has been completely turned on its head. The era of Tesla's unquestioned dominance is over. The field is now wide open, with giants like Volkswagen, hungry challengers like BYD, and every other major automaker fighting for a piece of the rapidly growing electric pie. The next 12 months are going to be absolutely critical in defining who will rule the electric vehicle empire of the future. What do you think is causing Tesla's massive slump in Europe? Let me know your theories down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.